All right, man. Torture Talk. Hey, how y'all doing, man? Hope everybody's good. Hope everybody's great. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody. So, apparently, Kendrick Lamar's Colombia Bogota show has been canceled. And we're going to get into that, the reason why it was canceled. And, hey, man, it's a pretty valid reason. So, before we get into that legendary spill, this is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know to find the ones that just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is right in the screen. Cash app, no more PayPal. They call me the Hidden Gem. 1,300 subscribers to over 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,000. And yes, I am the king of the north. Let me know what kingdom you are from. We creeping up on 20,000 subscribers. That's a milestone. 25,000. I will be giving away a nice size cash prize. And also, Torture Talk After Hours, 5,000 subscribers. I will be giving away a cash prize over there as well. So look, man, we're going to get to this, man, because this is pretty sad, man. Pretty sad. So let's get it. All right, this comes courtesy of Chilling with Moni. So let's get it.
Hey, cousin, who you chilling with?
I'm chilling with Moni.
Hey, cousins. Welcome back to the crib. Your favorite cousin, Audio Moni here. Hope everybody is having a great night. Do me a favor and smash that like button on your way in. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button to become a part of the family. Over here, we get into the mess, the trending topics, the music, entertainment, and
shout out to her, man. She been doing her thing. Moni is one of the people in this space that has made a really big name for herself, and she went on a couple of big shows. Actually, excuse me, she was on Culture United, I believe, a couple of times. Yeah, so she's a major voice in this space.
The meaning behind it all. So I'm not going to keep y'all long. Let's just get right into it. As y'all know, Kendrick was scheduled to perform tonight, September 27th in Bogota, Colombia at Vive Claro as part of his Grand Nationals tour. Instead, fans were met with a devastating announcement that the show was off. Production crews were spotted outside of the venue, telling fans who had already waited hours in advance at the crack of dawn that the concert would not be happening tonight.
Yeah, that's got to be a hurt piece. I ain't gonna lie. That's gonna hurt. You know, the crazy thing is, I was gonna go to that show. I didn't know what date it was, but I knew he was gonna go to Bogota, but I didn't know what date it was. Excuse me. I didn't know what date it was, and I was gonna go. But hey, glad I didn't go. I'm glad I didn't go. Yeah, I would have been hurt like them. But I can understand. But it's a major reason why. Listen to this.
Telling fans who had already waited hours in advance at the crack of dawn that the concert would not be happening tonight. As of 11 p.m. Eastern Time tonight, an official statement was made stating, "We regret to inform you that due to logistical difficulties from the promoter and the venue, the Grand National Tour show scheduled for tonight has been postponed. The artist was ready to perform. In case of refunds, these will be carried out automatically through the official ticketing platform Ticketmaster using the original method of payment. If the purchase was made through the third parties, you must contact them directly. We understand the frustration the situation has caused." Bogota Councilor Jose Cuesta Nova, excuse me if I butchered that name, but he is a philosopher and a political scientist. He confirmed that during a public hearing earlier in the day, he requested the mayor, Carlos F. Gallen, immediately close the venue due to safety concerns. Reports also cite structural flaws in the construction of the stadium.
Yeah. Listen, let me explain something to y'all. I was actually in Dominican Republic when I wasn't in excuse me, it's late. I wasn't in Santo Domingo. I believe it was in Santo Domingo. I wasn't there when that concert happened and the structural thing and the beams fell and it deleted some people. Yeah, I wasn't there. I was in the country, but I wasn't there. But yeah, they don't play around with stuff like that, especially with a major artist like Kendrick Lamar. Honestly, they should have had all of this already prepared. Like it should have been already ready. But you got to understand, and I guess I got to understand too, they don't know the scope and the size of certain things at the time. So, but if the set design, I mean, I don't know. I'm reading reports that that they were saying that they wasn't guaranteeing anyone's safety, and safety not as in somebody's gonna come out and do something to somebody. Safety more as in like a hazard, as far as the capacity and whether it's going to be too many people and it's one of those things. One of those things.
The integrity of the building is in question. Calling off the show is the right move to do. A stage collapse doesn't just ruin a concert. You're now talking about risking people's lives, fans' lives, crews' lives, Kendrick Lamar and his opening performers, everybody. So it's better to close the venue. And cousins, I did a little bit of researching myself. Y'all know I'm gonna keep y'all up to date. The information that I came across is that it appears this is an issue that was in the making for a month or even longer with no resolve. On August 25th, Tropicana, Colombia's YouTube channel, aired a segment warning about this very stadium. They highlighted muddy exits, poor parking, logistics, sound issues, and unsafe VIP areas with dust and puddles. And nearby neighbors have been filing noise complaints for months. Residents in South Tyre and beyond said the sound carried as far as Pablo V. Lawsuits are also pending or being whispered about, and it just sounds like this entire venue is a ticking time bomb at this point.
I'm actually surprised that Bogota didn't have things together at that venue, because Bogota is one of the more I would say more upscale cities in Colombia. You know what I'm saying? Like it's if you've never been to Bogota airport, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like it's one of those, it's really different. You know what I'm saying? It's different. But I honestly would have thought that they would have had things together. I honestly thought that. But let's keep it going.
Now, while safety comes first, like I mentioned earlier, let's just talk about the execution, because like I said, these fans stood in line for hours, some since sunrise, only to be told at the last minute the show was canceled. Like, that is very unprofessional. If the venue was under review for structural flaws, fans deserve to know before doors were supposed to open. I'm pretty sure many of them probably took off work, had to find babysitters, purchase new outfits, had to travel, hotels. That's just a waste of money because the venue can't get its shit together. The venue structure is falling apart. The venue allegedly needs permits. This is just all bad. And for the record,
yeah, they definitely should have. They definitely should have had that already taken care of. I mean, it's really not on Kendrick because I already see this coming. Like, trust and believe. I already see this coming. Listen, I already know what's going to happen tomorrow. Oh, man. You're going to see the narratives being spun. Oh, Kendrick Lamar fell off. Oh, my God. You got to understand. Kendrick Lamar fell off. Kendrick Lamar had Drake never had a date canceled. This is crazy. He should never do no more shows. Oh, he couldn't sell them that many tickets. That's why I'm telling you right now, y'all gonna see the narratives being pushed, the lies being spread. I'm telling you, nobody's gonna come out and say, "Damn, like it really wasn't Kendrick's fault." Watch all the top level Glazers be out with the glaze suits on. Watch, I'm telling you, it's craziness.
Because once the Kendrick structure is falling apart, the venue allegedly needs permits. This is just all bad. And for the record, because what's the Kendrick Lamar story without a narrative being spun? This was not a ticketing issue or a sales issue. Kendrick Lamar has been consistently selling out stadiums for the last 4 or 3 months. So no, this was no ticket issue. Bogota was expected to sell out the same way every single stop sold out. And I'm sure what makes this probably sting for the community of Bogota is the fact that Kendrick was spotted out yesterday at an art festival and gallery showing love to the city. His dancers were ready, the openers rehearsed, and the energy was building for what.
Yeah, he definitely was outside. Ironically, people saying outside, but he definitely was. He was walking around. I seen the videos of it. Actually, the girl that I seen the video, she was the one that reported on it. At least from what I seen, that the concert was canceled. But we're going to get into this real quick because I want to talk about something that's been on my mind when it comes to this whole Drake and Kendrick thing. We're going to get into that.
It would have been another historic night. Instead, fans went home empty-handed. They weren't able to see their favorite artist that they paid money to see. And whether this show gets rescheduled or permanently scrapped depends entirely on whether they can fix its venue issues and permits. Right now, a reschedule looks very shaky. I personally would not risk it. So cousins, at the end of the day, this is about safety, but the mismanagement from the venue side is very glaring. Kendrick and his team came ready to deliver as they always do, but the infrastructure failed them and the fans. The fans clearly showed up early, loud, and loyal, but there's no show for them. So cousins, as this story develops, I'll keep y'all updated because no narratives will be spun on my watch. Let me know you guys' thoughts down in the comment section below. Should Kendrick...
All right. So let's talk about this real quick. So what I want to talk about is I want to talk about the cancellations and I want to talk about the selling out and why I think it's important to put this out. See, a lot of y'all, especially Drake fans, and again, I'm not picking on y'all. I'm just calling y'all out on the bullshit y'all do. A lot of Drake fans, in my opinion, what they do is they take something and they try to magnify it, right? But they don't do the same thing for Drake. And this is what I mean. Like, so I'm already predicting that this is going to be people online saying, oh, It got canceled because all it takes is one person to say it. It got canceled because it was low ticket sales. And then they look at the people outside and they say, oh, look, see, it wasn't even that many people there. Once they do that, they put it out, then the narrative, the lie is being pushed. Now you got 100 people telling 200 people, now 500 people now telling 1,000 people, and 500, that 1,000 people now telling whatever, how many people. So what happens is people like that, they spread this false information. But when it comes to Drake, they don't do that. And people say, well, that's because they like Drake. I get it, but if you're gonna be honest across the board. But most of y'all are not honest. See, my biggest issue that I have with a lot of these Drake fans is they just want to live by a narrative. They don't even care for the truth. So Drake cancels all these shows, right? But they don't even want to know why he canceled the shows. Kendrick, I don't know if even he canceled the show. It could have been the city, or it could have been the part of that. They said the mayor, a guy told the mayor he should cancel the show. Maybe they didn't want to disappoint people. Maybe they felt as though they can probably get it done. Maybe they just thought that, and at the end of the day, they canceled it. The reason why I'm saying it, and this is how I know that a lot of y'all gonna say this and y'all gonna be so y'all just stupid. Y'all just dumb, right? If you go around saying that the show was canceled because of low ticket sales, it's dumb. Because number one, someone else came out and said it. Number two, people were still in line. How would it be canceled for low ticket sales if everybody was trying to get in the venue? Nobody even got in the venue yet. So how would you know? Thirdly, I don't think they cancel shows for low ticket sales. That doesn't make sense. So they're going to cancel. Let's just say, which I highly doubt it. But let's just say out of 60,000 people, 48,000 people showed up. You think he's going to cancel the show? It would literally have to be 10,000 people showed up. But I think out of all of the shows that Kendrick Lamar has done in his career, and especially on the GNX tour, I don't see him performing in front of less than 10,000 people. That just doesn't make sense, because if all of these venues are sold out, don't you think that this one, what's the exception for this one? Why this one didn't sell out? Why? It doesn't make sense. Like, he's a major star. He's not like somebody's just like, no, he's a major star. So when they come with that narrative that, oh, it was low tech sales, is why you got to just say to yourself, so why are you going to lie like that? Like, what are you lying for? Just tell the truth. Like, it's no point in you sitting here lying. Like, I don't know. But yeah, man, I just wanted to put this video out because I already know what time it is and I know what's coming. You know what I mean? I already know. But it's just one of those things, man, where it's like I'm not I don't know, man. I don't know. It's annoying. And you can just tell how frustrated I am, because sometimes I feel like no matter what you say or do, people are still going to constantly lie and make up stories and not tell the truth. It's just so disgusting to see. It's like, damn, like, can't you just be honest for once in your life? You can't just tell the truth? So I don't know. But trust and believe, people are going to be saying that. And it's easily debunkable, because all you have to do is look up, why was the show canceled? They're not going to lie about something like that. They're not going to come out and say the show was canceled. It would say because people didn't show up. But I think 5 people could have been there. Kendrick Lamar will perform in front of 5 people. That's what I believe. I don't think Kendrick Lamar is going to go all the way to a country just to cancel the show. I'm sure they have projection numbers and what they believe is going to happen. Like, come on, bro. Cut it out. Cut it out. But anyway, thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all, man. I'm out of here. Peace. Bye.